All right, welcome back, Movie Masters. Today, we're talking about, is the FX30 still worth it in 2024, 2 years later? Now, look, I do have this camera in beast mode, and I'll tell you a little bit about why I have this set up. But I have owned this for a couple of years now, and look, I will say I did upgrade my camera. I bought the Sony A7C Mark II. And one could argue, is this an upgrade? I mean, yes, it is a newer camera. Yes, it is full frame, but it is missing some of the features that makes the FX30, well, what they like to call the Cine series. It even says it on the top of the thing. Would I call it a cinema camera? Look, one could argue that question. There is some exciting updates coming out, which apparently meant to be in September, which is going to give the FX30 the shutter angle. You know, maybe that might put this in more of the cinema camera realm. It's certainly it's no RE, it's no red. It is still an amazing camera. And I'll tell you the benefits of it, the cons of it, what I have found useful. Would I still buy it now? If I had the money, would I still buy the FX30? Let's get to that. But first, let's talk about the good things. Okay, so the good things. You can pick these up now for relatively cheap, right? They've been on the market for 2 years. There have been many upgrades. Since then, one of the main competitors is the Sony ZE-1. It essentially has almost, well, all the same features, if not better. It's full frame, but it lacks a few things. Now, I think at the end of the day, it really depends what you want to use your camera for. Now, the beauty of the FX30, this is built to last. It has a fan, so it's not going to overheat. It has a full-size HDMI output and output. It has a mini jack input and output for the audio, whereas the other ones have a microphone input, but they don't have a headphone output. So you get a few of those little features. Look, it is missing a viewfinder. I have pimped this out, so I've got the Ninja V on top. Look, if you are going to buy this camera, you should get this lens. This is the Sigma 18-35 f1.8, but they don't make them in a Sony E mount. So I had to buy the MC11 Canon EF-to-E adapter. Although, and this is a game changer, and this may change your view on a lot of things, currently before, there was no zoom range lens in the f1.8 range. Now, just recently, and I mean in the last, I think 6 weeks, Sigma have come out with a full frame version of this lens. So it is a 24, I think it's a 24-35 or a 24-50. Almost, it's the same as the equivalent of the 18-35, but in the full frame range. And it is f1.8, and it is Sony E-mount native. Because with the adapter, you do get a little bit of noise. You might even hear this on my microphone when I am moving this around, because I do have this on at the moment. Would I still buy it? Look, for the price, yes. But I will mention, it is not as good in low light. And so if you were going to use this camera with adequate lighting, this is an amazing camera. I will show you some shots I have used with this, and I've used it the last 2 years, and I still love it. Now you can buy these just for under, I think, about 2,000 Australian dollars. I think now you can buy these for around the 2,000 Australian dollar mark, and that is a good price. Now look at this beast. I've got a top handle, I've got a monitor, I have a V-mount battery, and then another battery on the back, a lens adapter, and, well, pretty much everything I can. But I do love this thing, and I will continue to use it. Had I wish I'd got the FX3 at the start? Yes, I did. But now that it's been out for so long, because the FX3 came out before the FX30, if I were to buy it again, I have been waiting for the new, like, once there is an FX3 Mark II, I'll buy that. But for the current point in time, or FX30 Mark II. But no, I think I will go full frame. I do like the ability that it has to give me that extra low light performance. While you can get the performance on this lens or a speed booster, it's still better to have it natively. I do see a big difference with the crop factor, so there is that. It is still a great camera. I still use it as one of my main cameras. So I usually run a 2-camera setup. Right now I'm actually filming just on the pocket because my A7C Mark II is at work. So sadly, if you've noticed any reduction in my video quality, that's why I've taken most of my cameras to my workspace now. But would I still buy this? For the current price, yes, but I think something new is coming. So if you want the latest and greatest technology, if you want some extra stops of stabilization, maybe some new autofocus features, yes, maybe just hold out a couple more months. Is this still a great camera? I think it's an amazing camera with amazing features. At the end of the day, I think you're gonna have to make up your own mind, but let me show you some of the things I've shot with this. Anyway, do you still own this? Do you still like this camera? And are you still using it? How long do you think you're going to use it for? The one thing I would really love to see is a 6 to 8K upgrade. Now, while this does shoot 6K downsampled, where the FX3 is only 4K, although they still just have us in 4K, so what is the difference? I would love just a little bit more resolution to punch in, to zoom in when I don't have those extra shots. That's really the main difference. Anyway, that's my opinion. You make up your own mind. Thanks for watching. This is Movie Masters, and we'll see you next time. Keep on movie making.